All right. Hi, guys. My name is Maria. Welcome to my book talk. Today we are going to be talking about the book The Ugly Duckling by Hans Christian Andersen. So basically, Andersen, he wrote The Ugly Duckling. He also wrote well-known books like The Little Mermaid, The Princess and the Pea. Hans actually started out as an actor, which led him to writing plays and now children's books. So a little bit about The Ugly Duckling without giving too much information on it. The Ugly Duckling is the last duck to hatch. It's the biggest egg. He's the oddball out, basically. He ends up cracking last. He comes out a different color. He's not as pretty and colorful as the rest of the ducks. He comes out with a longer neck than the rest, and everyone was kind of confused, but basically they bullied him because he looked different. And so we go into the story, and then it leads me into talking about the two passages I'm going to be talking about. The first one I will read comes from the very beginning, which leads up to the duck running away because he was bullied, and not even a hound wants to eat him and catch him, basically. And then the other passage is at the very end. It's second to last page, and it shows the contrast and the growth between the duck from the very beginning to the very end when he does find his true identity. So, the first passage, like I said before, the duck has run away, and at this point, the hounds are after whatever they're hunting, and it happens to be the duck, but the hounds don't eat the duck. They don't capture them. So he says, "The dog opened his great chasm of a mouth close to the duckling, showed his sharp teeth, and then splash, went on without touching him. I am too ugly for even a dog to eat," the ugly duckling thought. "Well, that is a blessing. But I will never go near that pool again. Never." So you can see on here, we have the hound, and then the duckling is towards the bottom here. And he didn't eat him. So then we fast forward, more adventures, more journeys. And up at this point, the duck has found swans. And so this is where we pick up in the story. He's with the swans. And he says, "I don't know why I was hatched. I am the ugliest duckling ever to live," he said to them. He bowed his head and looked down into the water. Reflected in the still pool, he saw many graceful shapes with long necks and golden bills. Without thinking, he looked for his dull feathers and awkward skinny neck. But no such thing was there. Instead, he beheld beneath him a beautiful swan. So we see at the end of the story that the ugly duckling found his true identity. He looked down into the people he was with, the people being the swans at this point, and he found his true identity because he looked just like them. So I would use this in the classroom. Basically, I would use it in 6th grade. You can use it in whatever grade, quite honestly. The message in it says everyone is uniquely who they are, and no one should be felt left out because of that, because they look different, because they act different. And so I would use this in my 6th grade classroom. I would start out using it in the very beginning with the first few days of class. And I would just use it to set the tone of the class, saying we are going to accept each other for who we are. Every single person is unique, and every single person is made unique in God's eyes. And so it's important to realize that, in that period of time, especially middle school, there will be students, there will be kids who feel out of place because that's just that time of life. And so it's an important reminder, and it's a good way to set the tone of how you want your classroom to be. So that's what I would do it. I encourage you, honestly, I would encourage anyone to read this book. It has a great message. I remember reading it when I was little, and then I remember hearing it a few years ago in one of my reading classes. So it's a good reminder to be uniquely who you are, made in the image of God. So that is The Ugly Duckling. That is by Hans Christian Andersen. And thank you for watching my book talk.